Alright, hello, welcome to PS. Today I'm going to try to show you how to get anti-dark ring with a little twist. I'm going to be playing on normal with plastic drop style because I'm playing with myself, so it's not cheating, but let's face it, it's on normal, it's not going to drop much anyways. Alright, and I'm going to just play both players and show you how they could be distracted by Discord and things. But anyway, I'm going to go to Tyrell's Ego. Alright, so this quest, it is best to split up, and I'm going to try to show you some of the splits now, once I get everybody into here. I'm not going to do anything too overly complicated, I'm not going to play one character on a DDR tab, the other one does things. Should, in order to be more efficient, but I'm worried that'd be more confusing. Let's just see how to clear all the enemies here. That's the main thing. Press A one more time. Alright. So... I'll forget this guy. This guy's got the limiters. He can get the kills. He can be the kill everything artist. These are coming down, I can move this guy into position. Or like, imagine if you're actually playing with real people, they would have all moved down to here anyways. It would be entirely unnecessary. Go away. Okay. Use a decoy, and then walk away. It's the rappies, you know it's on normal, so nothing's not good. Okay, so one person stays in here and cleans up this, while the other one can go over here, clear out this area. Alright, over here. So if you stand in this corner here and use a decoy, you can spawn the enemies on top. You like closer to here. But it doesn't matter, because it's spawn them when we get up there anyways. It's more of a farming strat for those that just want to check the cores up there. Was this room clear? I think it was. You know, actually flying on ultimate, you might want to rapid patrol and get those. Somebody comes in here and gets these. You walk up here, it'll spawn 2 more enemies. Okay. I can't move the mouse any further. You don't have to kill those 5 bears up above. Let's move over to here. And since it's on normal, I can probably even do this in under an hour. Because the enemies die really fast. This guy over to here. Zombie all of them, or however you say it. So normally one person can stay here to clear all this, the other person can move on. Alright, so say this is the mover honor, get some mag food I guess, whatever. Oh yeah, we don't have to worry about scaring rappies or anything, so they'll just die in one hit, and they drop the junk anyway. Doesn't really matter. If the rappies get away, it's a very, very, very small loss because it's on normal, so largely who cares. Alright, one more wave to clear this room. Again, if you want to get the anti-dark ring, you have to clear all enemies in all rooms, so stuff like this, you will need to keep, killing enemies in to kill all the waves. There's one more wave back here. You do not actually have to break the boxes to get them to appear. Just walk up to the boxes and they'll show up. It's more efficient because then you can cast one tech that breaks all the enemies and all the boxes. There's 2 more waves here. 1 more wave here. And make sure you have to clear all the waves. You want to get the dark ring. cast Ryuker. Over here, cast Ryuker. And so the Rappies get away, but again, oh, hear that. Walk over here, somebody walks into this. It's too hard to walk where the enemies spawn without breaking the boxes, so you like to break the boxes here. I guess I should mention how to do all the secret spawns. Like in that side room we did earlier, like basically the like second room where we killed any enemies, that you do have to break the boxes there in order to get those enemies to spawn. But most of these enemies, if you just go through enough waves in the room, the enemies should just spawn here. Alright, there's a trap here, but if you just walk up like that, you can trigger it. Alright, let's bring this guy closer. I could just TP him to the boss again. Blossom could just solo the rest of this, but for the rest of the forest, I want to. Or I could get really fancy and try to do some of this and the boss at the same time. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Send one character to the boss. We're going to the boss. Multi-pass. So that. These boxes I don't think are actually required, but say somebody probably wants to break those to get stuff. Idle Blossom to clean that stuff up when fighting the boss. Let's just go to the boss here. This actually killed. There's one more wave down there. So let's just activate this. Or sorry, still one more wave after this. You know what's the last wave, and there's like two bears up by the laser fence thing, sort of. The two bears wave is the last wave. Alright, so let's Bark with this thing, do its boom, I just go back up. Okay, so forest is clear. So we'll just draw Euchre, and then I can type them in the caves afterwards. This is the kind of thing you'd want to do if you're doing the real quest. It is best to split up and you can still do stuff with some of these things. I should just walk towards the war. Who cares about even breaking the boxes that much? It's on normal, but you do that. I mean, you might happen to get a force lock frame or something. Okay. Well, I guess here we can get paralyzed. There's slightly more of a threat than the forest, but considering we can just kill him in one hit, it's not a particularly big threat. You use the right for here, go through the green pipe. Whoa, the enemies haven't even spawned yet on this thing. Alright, and somebody has to also right out here, so let's spawn 2 more pen arms. There's also a guaranteed escape doll in here if you want it. I guess maybe I should get. And an annoying little trap, but I mean, you can just cast the right text, you can just get rid of it. Okay, so this grants killing in one hit or something. Now, what is the best way to deal with these on normal? I don't play on normal at this level very much. Not that. Dang, it didn't quite do enough. Okay, so here you want to send one character down each side. I'll see if this still actually happens within an hour. I have not done any test runs of this or anything. We're just recording like attempt 1. Hopefully that goes well. Can we just like Magid it or something? There. I figured out how to kill pan arms. I'm the greatest. Okay, so we're waiting for the slimes. Defoy and come over here. There's sort of more than 2 paths into caves, unfortunately, so I guess I'm gonna go for over here first. So normally the people on the left should just rush through this sort of path, but I'm going to try to get over here cleared. Okay, so then he's going to wait for slimes situations, so we can just move this guy. Oh shoot, there's like the warp back to the start and kill one enemy. Well, I guess I might as well start doing that. Or I could like put a pipe up here and warp back to the start and kill myself and retake the pipe. Oh blah. Part of the point of this is like that this red door here, this does not open from the other side. So you have to clear this from over here. This was the beginning, unfortunately. But somebody's got to go kill this Phanon here. Okay, so I found the secret is just negate them. Like that. And more mag group. That was like anti-mag group. The problem is that the right is still not actually done yet, but we don't need to go over there. We clean up the group and finish off that side. I should just get this guy back on the main path over here. It does, like, sort of connect, except, like, you can't go far enough backwards to get to some of over here if you don't specifically go to the far left path from here. You know, the rush team that should just run through and clear all the areas as quickly as possible should go through this way and at least clear up this part. Well, hey, on normal, that trap doesn't do nearly as much. It's like this red door, if you don't clear this from this side, you won't be able to get through and you have to come back to get here from this direction anyways. Right, here is a bunch of traps, and if I'm normal, they probably don't do anything. Press all the switches to move on. Except the switch in the middle, I guess, is just the light. It's not actually required, but I always like to press it anyway. Okay, you know, I should just, like, brought Lieutenant Mantle or use cat vision or something, but whatevs. So here's where sort of all the paths reconnect. So you did one of the side paths to connect there, but again, you can't necessarily just go back. Where are we still need to do it from here? Oh wait, shoot, we still haven't done the top right over there. Well, no, I'm just bad, but I think this just reconnects to it, but that was not the way I should have gone. I just went there because it wasn't on his map yet. I guess it's time to find out. Can we go over here and then go south from this and get back to that or not, or if I've missed a little bit. I don't normally go this way. No, that door's locked. Dang it. But there is a red pipe back at the start, so I think I can just warp back to the start from anywhere and just try again. Oh, that was bad though. So at least spawn all the slimes, do that. Let's go back to over here. Not all the slimes died. Get out of here. Slimes are really annoying. I do not have any damage preps. Okay, so this warp will take you to that place where it says the paths converge. Doing this isn't actually very good. And this, I think, just goes to the boss. So I need to go to the green warp that's back at the beginning and go on that other path I haven't done yet. I guess maybe I could try to start the boss, but that doesn't actually help on this, because AFKing against the boss isn't useful like it is against the dragon. He can just wait for a bit. But yeah, this part isn't done. That. Presumably over here still needs to be done too. Left, that should just connect to that room with all the, you know, Crushima things falling from the ceiling trying to crush you. This path should just be entirely undone. There's a ring here, I don't particularly need it. Okay, so then we go up here, almost done with all the side paths here, and then we can study the boss. Okay, since it's on normal, Raw Boys should just kill it. I win! I'm the greatest! Whatever. Okay, so then we can go to the mines. Oh yeah, on these difficulties, all these enemies are weak to like electric or something. Use the 3 seals. You probably don't even need it though, it's just probably overkill. I need to stop using fire. Let's at least get our other character in here. These things aren't just weak to electric. Okay, so we need to press all the switches and go to all the side rooms from here. Kill that. Yeah, so these are actually like weak to ice or something. I don't know. I don't play on normal that much, except from like episode 4 where you can just deploy everything, level up. Doesn't hurt them that much. Like 2 side rooms here. Both you gotta not just get to the end, but also break some boxes afterwards, spawn some more enemies. here, break some more boxes, some more enemies appear. This is a part I find it not that difficult for one person to solo the whole thing. No, it's not really the top. I could be like missing all this stuff, but it's probably not very good stuff if it's on normal. Just largely or whatever. Okay, so that clears that side path. I guess Idle Fanboy is largely my side path clearer for this. Try to make it sort of like as if it's a real run, even though obviously if you're playing with real people, you're not going to play like this. And if like the canine or however you say it escapes, like it doesn't actually matter, you still get credit for killing that ring. Over here. Move this forward some, I guess. I don't know. Some of this I sort of can do it on either order. This, the Dupwitch is somewhere. How am I so blind? Where the heck is it? Okay, there it is. Okay, but again, you have to clear the boxes over here, and not all the enemies here will spawn. So we have to do that, and there'll be 9 more enemies in this room. Or what, you have to like actually go into the room. I need these 9 enemies. Okay. Or I guess it only counts as 1 towards actually completing the thing. Okay, so once you've completed all the side rooms here, then you can go to the south from here. That would be the only way left. Alright, and this leads to sort of the main way, like this S room is not what I think it was like the halfway room in here. And, oh shoot. So there's boxes here, but I don't think they actually do anything. Go back to our S room. But this quest is impossible to 100% clear with only 1 character, which is why we're using 2. I mean, maybe with, like, if you're really good at using crazy glitches to cheat or something, but, like, playing legitimately, I don't think you can possibly 100% this with only 1 character. Alright, that cleared this room. Well, I can pipe the other guy over. Hey, power material. Something at least. Alright, so clear all the enemies here, press this button. Okay, deal with all them. Alright, we still have 10 tri-fluids, so we basically can't run out of TP for this. Cast whatever. Or mag fluid. Okay, so this is another thing that can drive people crazy. There's like this annoying switch here with a trap by it. It's kind of annoying. And then there's just boxes. Keep playing like it's on ultimate, but like there's just boxes in here. You don't have to go that way. But you do have to come back over here and press this switch. Here's an easy thing for people to forget. There's a red door south of here. You do not need to get through it from this side. So just ignore that. You press this switch. Oh, go back and clean up any more enemies in here that I haven't killed yet. You have to come up here. There's at least one enemy in this room. You have to do that. Clean up the rest of this room, which is still not clear yet. If you're playing on Ultimate, you never notice that there's lingering enemies in here because like they don't just die so fast that you just move on like I am, basically. Okay, so let's go clear this. Oh, is that it? No. This room has more enemies than this. So I don't think we care about the red switch. The go-to box room that I don't think does anything. Guess we'll find out. I mean, if I'm missing any enemies in the end, then we'll know that I needed to do something else that I didn't do, but... Okay, so... That is more mag food. No, I don't know which switch it is, but we can pretty quickly just do them all anyways, so it's not a big deal. You can tell which switch it is, it's the one where the door opens. But I can just press all these and take minimal damage anyways, it's definitely not a big deal. So this room has a whole crap ton of enemies. Now where's the dub witch with this room? It's over there. At the very least, I'll make limiter progress from doing all this, I guess. I'm trying to make a video to show people how to do this. Anybody else on my team that watches this, I'm hoping this can help you co-clear this with me so I can get that anti-dark ring. There's a ton of enemies in this room, so this I know we can't just move on very early from. And we're gonna have to fight over the other guy from here on. So go to red. Okay, so here, one person has to walk up to this thing. Oh, there's still more enemies. Okay, so one person has to walk up to this, another person has to go the opposite direction where the switch is that opens this. This is a limited time switch you cannot get yourself through. This is part of what we need two characters for. There's another red switch here you can let people through, or you can just pipe them over. But like that, you cannot just get through this by yourself in any way that I understand how. So let's go clear the rest of the enemies here that were below that red door we saw earlier. Use mono fluids. Oh, it does hardly do anything since it's on normal. Well, whatever. They're also just hardly worth in inventory space, so I can do them all for all I care. Don't really do particularly much for me. Okay, so clear all the enemies in here. And, whoa, it's so weird. This whole room is not on the map. I can't tell where the boss is without my normal map. What, like over here or something? So confused. Alright, you can go do the boss. But that just connects to where we were at before, so we don't have to do that. You don't have to do any of this. You just fly Euchre and join up after we do the boss. Or I could like move him to the ring or something if I want to get more TP, which maybe I should have done, but it doesn't matter that much. If I use one of my 10 tri-fluids, it's not a big... So normal, I just throw zombie these. It does a lot of damage. They don't last long. Maybe we can go to the ring. It's not very far from here. Okay, I beat it. Ooh, I think it escaped all too. Alright, whatever. Okay, so now while he's standing there, you're going to kill this, and we can just kill it with the zombie. It's not normal, it should just like die. Alright, good enough. I mean, we could probably be good magical piece or something, but it died so fast anyways, I wouldn't notice the difference. Man, this is gonna be embarrassing when I missed like 5,000 enemies or something stupid. Okay. Try to get the other guy in there. So we want to go to the green. Oh yeah, these aren't way too electric on this difficulty. Ah. So I used to open this thing. Put on some music. Are there still more enemies in here? Well, I guess Idle Blossom will move on. Well, Idle Fanboy will see if there's still more enemies in there. Whoa, we get to hear the like echo version of the song with the two of it going at once. Actually dropped something. No. Box there. That is the wrong button. Just gonna go over here. A lot of the ruins is actually fairly linear. There's a handful of places you can potentially miss. Be careful with that. Voicemail. Turkey boy. Whatever this is, although I definitely should know what that is by now. I'm not sure what the correct way is from here, but I think north is just like some silly little box room that does nothing. Forwards I might have to eat later, so that's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, this room has a whole bunch of enemies. Oh, I think that's all of them. Good for killing certain enemies. Spawn. Okay, there's a whole bunch more enemies somewhere. What is that? Just the previous previous room or something? Or where are all those? No, not there. Alright. Oh, probably the next room, but they just spawn in advance, huh? You gotta walk all the way to the end here, and then a warp magically appears in the previous room, and it takes you to the next place. Could have brought trap vision or other ways to be more prepared for this. Okay, I dodged that. That's good. Anything. There's like more enemies in this room. Can't move on yet. And it's unnormal. We take damage like really, really slowly. There's still more enemies in here. Usually just want to move on from this room too early, but we gotta go through this version. I guess I should check what is that other way. I mean, oh, we can get that one. Got a bunch of trimates already in me. There, back to totally fix that drag. Oh. I mean, I don't think this does anything, but for goodness' sake, let's get this. I could just leave a pipe here and just want to check that later, but my memory of this is like, I don't think you actually need to use that or something. You'll get to where that goes later or something. Add that to a list of things to check in case we are missing enemies at the end, I guess. Gone. Flying like it's on ultimate, going to electric. I don't think these other sideways here do anything. Like this just connects to a place I've already been to. Pretty sure this is a nothing. And then the over and up here, I think this is a nothing. I think you just want to go south from here, but I mean, for completion's sake, let's go over here and see what this does. Oh boy. Wow, that was really exciting. up here. And then this switch. And you walk here. And then you press this. Another warp appears. More people can get into here. Although I don't know why I'd want more people in here than this, but whatever. I guess they're in here now. We can both lose HP, so it's extra fun. I guess they can both heal and stuff though too. Wait, was that it? That normally takes like so much longer than that. He probably still loses HP from still being in there. Get both people out of this room. I don't know, is that fortunate to get a while? Maybe you don't. Okay, well he's like out of TP, so let's use this guy for a while. Oh, he's got the limiter, so I should probably just have the limiter guy just use up fluid and keep killing stuff. Like, it's not that big of a deal to use the fluid. I have 10 tri-fluid, but I'm just so cheap. But I think the limiter value is worth far more. Okay, so this connects to a place we've already been to. That does nothing. But this way does something. There's where we want to go. There's still undefeated enemies in this room. Use a tri-fluid. It's definitely not a big deal. Material. This has some value. God, why are there so many traps? Okay, so now a bunch of enemies here. The rest is sort of like some of the hard parts if you're playing this actually on Ultimate. There's a lot of scary stuff in these few rooms. This, and especially the last room, I find to be annoying. There is another ring south of here if you need it. But there's also just more enemies in this room. So I can tell you that the ring down here, I don't think you have to actually use it, but there's a ring here. So you've got most of the enemies, making very good progress in killing them. So I know there's quite a few in the last room. It's quite possibly all of them. Or it's possible I've missed something. But at least if I did everything, I'll know whose fault it is that something was missed this time. But a lot of these runs I've done, you know, somebody else did part of it, and they may not have done the most thorough job of it, or didn't know you had to break the box somewhere or something. If I've still missed something, I can look at some guide and try again, I guess. I'll try to find what I could have possibly missed based on how many enemies I was missing. It'll be like one spawn, but I was exactly that many somewhere or something. Or maybe this is everything. This is my current understanding of where everything is anyways. My understanding is not omnipotent though. It's probably something I don't know. They're just like 1,040 something. Like, since there's still more enemies to spawn from doing the two side rooms in here, this is quite possibly going to get to that. Like, we gotta be at like 1,020 or 1,030 or something by now, right? Like, oh, no? We have all of them. You don't even have to go to the side rooms to spawn more? I thought 1054 is all. Apparently I'm just that good that I've discovered this new thing of clear 100% of enemies without even going to the side rooms in here. Just not what I was expecting. I thought these were actually required, but I guess maybe not. I guess I win. Just have to kill a boss and I'll see what Tyrell says, although it's not an ultimate, so I'm not expecting to get anti-dark ring. But also important, in case you do want to get anti-dark ring, make sure you have space in your inventory so you can drop junk. Yeah, drop junk like trap vision that I was complaining I didn't have when I walked through like 5 traps earlier. It's brilliant, although to be fair. Those traps did like no damage, so who cares anyways, like it's not like my character's broken in half because I got hit by too many traps there. I'm okay. Let's get raw foy. I guess, I don't know. Doesn't matter very much. It's on normal, what can possibly go wrong? It's not like we're just gonna get, you know, one hit killed or anything. I win! I should have the other guy lobby for as few people in the room so I don't have to feed as many Darwins, except that it didn't matter anyway. Okay, so it's Zombie, then Bartha, then Foy. Forms, let's Zombie the first one. Actually, Key Zombie probably kills it faster. Another small amount, not a big deal. Alright, so now I gotta Bartha this thing. Just wait and see which way he's gonna move. Okay, this way. So let's just go to like over here. I've never actually seen what he says if it's like not on ultimate and killed all the enemies. This. I guess I should heal. I didn't stand the embarrassment if I somehow died here. Come on, it's on normal, and I've got level 200 characters. I have a humongous advantage, and it is absolutely my fault if this somehow doesn't work. Oh wait, I was expecting, like, Form 3. I forgot that doesn't even exist here. What was I thinking? Okay, but also as per multi-client or multi-boxing rules on here, only one character is supposed to get the quest reward. So I will do that, albeit such a small quest reward like nobody cares. You'll get my minuscule quest reward. So make sure you have space in case you want to get anti-dark ring. If you don't have space, I don't know what happens. Okay, oh, you're back. What? You managed in record time. I don't believe it. Well, do I get anything? Please give your report to the principal. So, assuming it were on ultimate, I think you'd have to go talk to the principal or something and he'll give you anti-dark ring. I haven't gotten one in a while though. Oh, you can't. What? Whoa. Well, can he go to the principal, or just nobody can? Probably nobody can. Maybe it's an ultimate only thing. Yeah. Okay, well, I did it. So, anybody who wanted a video guide on how to do this, basically, you can largely follow this. Just, yeah, good game. I thank you all so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody here. Hey, look, I found this good video for how to get anti-dark ring. You should check this out if you're having any trouble with any missing enemies. You might find some new insights. Maybe the side rooms in the last room of the ruins aren't even required, or the things that previously you maybe thought differently. So, there, I figured out how to do it. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.